Hey, deep fried. Oh, it worked though. I don't know what that's in reference to. I didn't see it, but it maybe that's the fact of the deck being a gimmick, but it still worked because, you know, obviously, it's not exactly like what I'm using is the best either. But yeah, that was still a very fun idea. Oh, I always love these hard commitments to one mechanic. Or, you know, one archetype or something. Again, not even in a way that's synergistic or good or optimal, just in a way that's kind of thematic. You have this, you can go here wherever you want. Fucking... This probably wouldn't be worth doing right now. Right, maybe should do that, you know. Sometimes I'm too protective of my nuts. Not the first time I've said that, but you know, what good are they doing if they're not tanking for you? Also, not the first time I've said that. Okay, deal 1 damage to each plant, not a big deal. So what you need to figure out is who is going to give me actually a good streak here, and the answer is Wall Knight would not really be near the top of the list, I'll admit. But why don't we just leave this? And again, I can always heal them, but I don't want to do it yet. Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, they won't even let me lose in peace. This is how this game is. Like, you won't even let me lose my challenge in peace and just get a rank 40 taco. I know it's not Taco Tuesday, but this is ridiculous. Deep fried doggo, more like what they're eating in Springfield, am I right? Haha. Everybody, they're making songs about that, all kinds of shit. Look, I'm sure it's happened like once, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything overall. There were some people there who genuinely did say that was happening, but... Or some woman did it on a body cam, but it wasn't actually somebody who was an immigrant. It was actually just somebody who lives there normally. Okay, this is problematic, I guess. I want to do the heal, and I want to do the... I don't even have to do the heal, though, still. Let's just do it like that. I'm not exactly sure what the pace of this game is about, because he's playing very weirdly and slowly. But no, that's what this challenge will also be remembered by. Not only my epic failure, but also the fact that it made me change my schedule. Because, like, I wasn't planning on doing it every day and canceling my other categories. I thought that, think about the arrogance or the misguidedness behind that. I couldn't do it, period. But imagine I thought, oh, I could keep doing my other categories too, and I could still do it all the same. But no, I gave up all my other categories just to do it. So now I'm like, it's a good opportunity to just do that permanently, and just like, I don't have fixed categories, so I stream every day regardless, but I'll just do random stuff, whatever I feel like, instead of having like a fixed set day for everything. So you can do this, you can do this. That guy is just hanging around on the left side there. I don't really like the way that this is going, but you know, he's gonna have something up his sleeve. He's a rank 39, but so far he's played like me. He just has no win condition, no purpose, nothing. All just random basic plays. So that's fine too. You trade in. I don't have too many big minions in here is kind of the whole problem, right? Like, now I'd have... But I ask for one and I get one. So now that becomes problematic. Or you know what? It's not even worth it though. Especially with how dangerous that is. I could just wait. Right, that's much, much better. And then, well, hopefully he's burnt out, and then I'll finish him off with my nice little 6 attack minion. Like, this is really your fucking ace play in the deck, which it kind of is. Loco Coco is the only other, you know, really high cost card I have. So it's a deck that's just missing something. I guess I could even do that. Okay, that's fine too. That's going to be his ace play. Sometimes there's a certain comfort you take in suboptimal stuff. Like, you know, that's why arenas and drafts are so fun. Like, you have suboptimal stuff, but you have to make the best of what you have rather than always having the best stuff and then using it in the most optimal way. But you can get repetitive and boring, even though it can also be good. But this is going to be a little bit questionable. Go ahead and do this first, I guess. Team up. When you play a team up plan, all team up plans get... Oh, shit. Well, that would count for itself, I'm sure. That'll die to this anyway. This will be good. Oh, God. Or no, I guess it didn't work for that. Some effects will do that, like it'll count for itself. Okay, they're completely burnt out of their hand. I still have a nice little root guy to play. And so we should be okay. I don't understand exactly how he survived that, but oh shit, we get both of our ace plays. This is probably a little bit better though. I kind of don't want to do it here though because that has so much health, but I'll still do it. Okay, bro, okay. You know, this might actually be more impactful because no matter what I do, it's gonna be like, you know, a little complicated. Although the problem is he's just gonna be able to keep playing that over and over again. So I kind of have to ignore it a little bit, which could be very dangerous. Yeah, he's thinking about whether he wants to play. Like, you already know what he has, dude. He's gonna have the frenzy no matter what, and I can't do anything about it. So, like... Wait, what? Oh, I mean, he obviously top-decked that. It's a little bit annoying because the frenzy would just take out everything, bro. I just have to kind of let him have it, which seems strange. I mean, it's a good card, but it's just not good enough. I'm going to be very close to dying here. This didn't seem like a game I should have lost at all, but somehow... That actually helped because now... Oh, shit, because the block meter? Or maybe not. I spoke too soon. Even if I do that, it doesn't matter because... Well, I guess it does matter because they won't be able to play it now till the next turn, so... And I'll get the block meter, and I should maybe have lethal here. Or I should have played that first, actually. This is like chess where I catch my mistake as soon as I make it just because I'm like playing too fast or I'm in a rush to just get it over with. Now it just comes down to pure RNG block meter shenanigans. And the way that you can see that is... in fact, there's nothing you can even do because if I don't kill him now, I'm gonna kill myself with that. Nice game, dude. Nice game. Nice game is the salty version of good game because you're saying like you're criticizing you're not saying the game we just played was nice, but you're saying that the game itself that you're playing overall, right, is a nice, well-designed game. Nice fucking game. It's like when in Goodfellas he says that when he shoots him in the foot, the other guy, Spider, he's like, nice fucking game. Like, way to ruin the game by getting all fucking mad and shooting him. Like, I've heard of people flipping the table over when they're losing, but not fucking shooting somebody in the foot. So, am I really gonna get the ultimate shame and not even get to rank 40? Is that how this is gonna go, dude? Bro. Just give me a couple disconnect wins. Like, I've earned that right in fucking going through all this. Okay, that's fine. You get the brain vendor combo here, even though I prefer to save it for the thing. For the Badman Rising, but obviously you don't have such a luxury here. You could actually do all 3 of these here now. So you go here, you go here, just ignore that stupid nut. Isn't this an amazing board to have on like turn 3, but somehow if I don't finish them off quickly, or actually this could be a god level play, which I often never get value out of that. I never either get it or I never have the chance to even play it, or it's not very good when I do play it. I guess that was a good play for them, but okay, we'll do a little bit of damage here, but I won't actually be able to do this yet. See, like now they didn't get the block meter. That is kind of cute, but it's not actually good because I can't get the value out of it. I certainly can't afford to hold anything back like that, though. And by the time I get the chance to use that, it's going to be useless anyway. Okay, that's not bad. See, now you almost have to hope you get a quick little Badman Rising play as the finisher, because I've done my job from an aggro perspective, but now I'm going to be screwed. It's not going to be enough. Or that could almost be enough. Let me think here. This is fine. The bullseye could actually catch him a little by surprise, but you can be pretty damn sure he's going to have an answer for it anyway. Like bullseye plus untrickable would be my favorite combination ever. Right, make a deck just filled with everything has both together, which there aren't too many cards that probably have that, but even if you combine them 2 individually, so you're denying them the block meter, which I hate, and you're denying them the use of tricks, which I generally don't like. You know, as far as removal, just in card games in general. I mean, it's obviously a part of the game, but I typically don't like to use it myself, and I typically get triggered by people when they do, when they overuse it at least. Like a blue deck in Magic the Gathering, or whatever, Priest in Hearthstone or something. Like, yeah, who really does it in this game that triggers me is like Rose. Like all the infinite amounts of variety that you'll have. That's not too big of a deal, but I just can't get this last little bit of damage in that I need. Just have to get you within the striking distance, and then I'll catch you by surprise one time with a bonus attack or something. Could get Badman Rising there, or even this could be a surprise, but problem is it won't be enough to actually kill you. Like if you play something there and you think you're safe. Okay, bro. Okay. And even though it seems like a waste to do this, I'll still do it because, yes, you could play that again, but nothing's happening anyway. Like, I can't just do nothing. This is the guy who literally got me to rank 39, so how come he's not doing better? It started off pretty good. He's still down to 7, so I could have some vague chance of doing this. That's pretty handy. So I mean, or yeah, I don't understand what happened there. Is that a bug, or did they actually lose the cards from their hand, and why? It's like, oh, their hand size isn't big enough to hold that, but it is. Like, they have nothing in there. I'm so confused. I think it's like a visual bug, actually. Yeah, it's so many cards that it just folds into one. So at what point does that happen? When they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like over 10, I guess? That is actually very visually confusing. So it bugs out and doesn't let you see how many cards they have because they just have too many. Or maybe that's meant to represent like 10 or something. What could I possibly get that would help me anyway? And now they're up to 15 health anyway. And you knew they were going to be able to do that. That can happen like in Hearthstone if your hand is full, right? Like let's say you have 10 cards or whatever in your hand, and then you do like vanish and return everything back to their hand. It will actually just destroy it. because they don't have room to fit it. So it's kind of a cool interaction. I don't know how that actually works in this game. In fact, that's one thing I haven't really seen play out too much. And also, I've never seen anybody get milled, I don't think. I've never seen like a milled deck. I've never seen anybody run out of cards. I don't think I've ever run out of cards. You would think in a year of playing this game, I would have seen that happen at least once. All right, Walnut, go to Green Shadow. Green Shadow was my favorite at the beginning of this playthrough. Like, you know, the first character I really liked, the first hero. Yeah, let's get the little snowdrop, which I'm not getting. I love the three-peater interactions and the buffs and stuff. And my love was rewarded by the game giving me double dark matter dragon fruit, which is insanely lucky, obviously. But I let him down because even with that, I still couldn't get to rank 50. It takes more to make a rank 50 than a broken... Or actually, that's the irony of it. The rank 50 is represented by the dark matter dragon fruit itself. It takes more to make a rank 50 than a dark matter dragon fruit. Okay, we'll go... I don't really want to do either one of these, but... I guess I'll do it. So here the goal is to, you know, drag the game out a little bit, but also... I'm not necessarily going to win if I do that too long. You got to get a little better value in the early game still. Like, even this is kind of a waste. All of this is suboptimal value. So hopefully he'll let that trade in if you have... Oh, God. I'm not even that worried about the buff, but it's just annoying in general that I can't get rid of that. So give me the squash or something and I could freeze it to death. You know, I don't know what good that's really gonna do. I mean, okay, that's fine. That's kind of inefficient because it's not like that's such a good card anyway. But he obviously doesn't want to let it multiply. So, I mean, Green Shadow hasn't had a really good streak in a while, so it's kind of owed here. We could do this, or we could do, I guess it wouldn't matter. This is probably still fine. Yeah, this is all suboptimal value, so I'm not gonna... This is the problem with, like, oh, it's a synergistic deck that has some ice stuff in there. It's like... It doesn't have enough of that and it's not really top tier, but it's also like if you don't get the synergy or you don't get the right order and stuff, it's just not going to work. So everything I've used has just been on curve, not really on optimal value. So if that doesn't happen, you're kind of screwed. So now if I double top deck dark matter dragon fruit, maybe I have something going there, but I'm not even that worried about that still, but it's just I need like a removal or something. And you have this. Okay, this is still fine. Yeah, if I play it here, it'll literally kill this guy, dude. The water is gonna extinguish him. Play a zombie when it's time for tricks. Like, it's the kind of game where I'd almost think of like type advantages, the way that... Oh my fucking god, what is this? You know, it almost seems like it would fit with it. Okay, that was kind of a disaster. We got Infinity here. We're just kind of speed running through everybody. Give them as much screen time as possible before this run is over. Can I get some of those low rank players again or what? Like, what happened to them? They just gave up, I guess. This is not a question of the matchmaking because it will match you against them. It's a question of just whether they're playing or not. So this guy kind of questioned. I never really had him in here before. For some reason, I thought it would be cool. I thought it would be funny to add the Jester in there, but it's just like... It can do a little bit of damage, but... It's too slow and it's not really worth it. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really bother me. I'm not going to be using tricks anyway. Does it look like I care about tricks? Like, that's the only one I even have there. So you have the Jester Clown here. But I'll still even go face with it in principle. I mean, I guess I'm not losing anything for some of these games, but because I have 0 stars anyway, but all it takes is a little good streak of a couple games, and that's the beginning of the end right there. This could be very good value here. Never mind the damage even, just... Although, this will be... Oh, fuck. A lot of people are using this more recently than... I typically don't feel like I see it that much. Other plants here and next door, but that means this itself isn't untrickable, I guess, because... I guess I never really thought about it. There's nothing really I want to use on there anyway, but... You could do... Unlife of the party, this thing, and then this thing too. And then I could buff one of these with the attack value as well. This card is really, really good, actually. Way better than you might think. Even though it's not going to come into play too much here. And he looks pretty sick too. Anything to do with disco balls I love in this game, not the least of which is the mirror nut. Now I'll take away his bullseye, but it's still like... Well, it would have been gone anyway. Get in as much damage as I can, which is totally going to be worth it in the long term. That'll kill there. It's not a very good spot to be in, because now I'm in an uncomfortable spot of... The game has dragged on too long and I don't have any recourse to end this. And I'm just letting him do what he wants here. Okay, that's a pretty good play for him. There's not really going to be much I can do about that. Like, I just have to deal with it. I'll absorb that. I'll get almost finished off by that. I would almost have lethal here. I don't have like a double play that I can make here is the problem. But you could trust that you'll get like... That you won't trigger the block meter, but it kind of won't work mathematically. I'll hit you, I'll trigger it, and then I'd have to do this after, but it doesn't work. And of course that makes it even less effective. So I might still not be dead though because of this. Right, I'll have 1 HP. And let's see what we get into. The problem is you have to wait through the return and then you can do the rocket. That I might miss an opportunity to do something better. Right, the attacks I do are not gonna work now. I don't know what's happening. Like, if I do it, I'm dead. And so the only math is... In fact, I could still just be dead if you... Well, the strike through will also kill me. I guess I could have... I don't know. You may get something from the block meter that could save me, but I don't even know. Right, you can't even guarantee that it'll trigger. Well, that doesn't help. We got solar flare here. So solar flare, Yeti, combustible. Somebody's got to go on a good streak. I mean, at some point, yeah, we're gonna take great pleasure in denying this guy rank 50. This could be his last game before he gets to rank 50. After which he'll go on a bad streak and never recover, and we're gonna be the one that inflicts it upon him. Why is everybody Huge-Gigantacus? Could it be that he's overpowered or something, and he's a pay-to-win kind of shit that people always complain about? I could do this on here, where you'd be able to, you know, completely negate his effectiveness anyway. Instead of actually killing it, you have the ability to, okay, this is all kind of useless. I guess I kind of want to do this one, actually. Just get him low really fast and everything's good. Come on. Okay, we can do this. We can get rid of something in my way at the same time. Perfectly fine. See, I don't really care about the guy coming out of the closet over here. It's America in the 2024. Nobody cares whether you come out of the closet or not. You're not a hero for doing it. As Ben Shapiro was said long ago. About, who was that? Jason Williams or something? Jason Collins, I mean. So you go here, you can kill it then, I guess. I don't mind if you're going to just be able to kill that as well. I don't mind when it strikes through that happens. Now we get the block meter. See, if the block meter just didn't exist, which this Viking is very much of that same mindset, I would have just won the game and I'd be fine with that. Like, I just don't understand why they had to make it like that. That's why this game died out and was never finished, and whatever, it didn't succeed, all because the block meter sucks so bad, even though it's really not that big of a deal, but it is still an issue. Or I love that. That's one of my favorite videos on my other channel. It's like I'm playing Pokemon online, like not the new game, but the older one that went offline. Pokemon trading card game online, and it's like, oh, it has like a dislike, or somebody was complaining about it somewhere else. Like, you know, oh, this video sucks. It's like the game doesn't even exist anymore. So it's like, what do you mean? You can complain about it all you want, but it's like, what am I supposed to do? Go back and replay it, or like, you know, the game doesn't exist, so I'm just doing it as a novelty. Like, oh no, you played this wrong, you played this like, I get it that they're just being whatever passionate about it, but that is pretty funny because, or even just in general, like there's nothing to like or dislike about it. It's just like it's a piece of internet history. Like, it's not a game that you can even play anymore, so what are you looking at? I am impressed that this game even stayed around this long, though, because it's rare that a company will drop support for it. Like, they're not adding new cards or anything for a long time, but they'll still keep it around. Like, why even bother doing it? You could say they're just milking it, I guess, but that's fine because you don't have to play into that. And certainly the number of bugs and issues can be problematic, but this is really gonna have to take me the whole time, huh? It'll come down to the wire 1 minute before the season resets, or there'll be like some downtime that the game goes under. You might think, oh, I'm wasting that effect because of the block meter, but this could be more valuable later, so that's okay, I guess. It's amazing some of these bad streaks I go on, though. Like, I can do so well for a period, and then it seems like I have no business even being here, like at this rank, where I can't beat anybody all of a sudden. It's just kind of dumb. you could say, oh, it's a fluke, but how do you get to rank 39 by fluke? It's kind of hard to... I mean, it sort of is, though, still, but I'm not abusing the win streak, at least, in terms of, you know, there isn't one anymore. That's my biggest weakness in Achilles' heel. Like, if there had been a win streak, I probably would have done it, even if up to rank 40, right? I probably would have succeeded, but I didn't know that going in. And again, I don't see how rank 40 could be any more difficult, really. Like, what could they do that's different? That is kind of unusual, too, that they would do it that early. Rank 30. You're barely halfway there, and they're already trying to do that. I understand the losing of ranks. Like, at rank 20, that even starts. Okay, don't do anything crazy. Just let me do this. Okay, that's fine. It'll still trade in. And so you have the ability to... Everything's fine, but this actually kind of favors me, the pace of this. Because this is a slower deck. You have the ability to... I mean, I am trying to play on the board, but it seems a little bit more effort than it's worth. Yeah, I have literally till 2 o'clock to do this, and I hope that I can get to rank 40 in that time. I'm really surprised that it's taking this long. I thought I had some vague chance to get all the way to rank 50. Just, oh wow, look what a long stream I'm doing. I was gonna stay up all night and do it. Like, bro. It seems like I'm probably gonna lose this one as well. Yeah, what happened to the Yeti? The Yeti was our best performer for a brief bit there. And I always mock that card, and I think it's such bad value. It's so expensive, but if you want to do a bonus attack, just do a bonus attack. If you want to buff it, just buff it better than +1/+1. Those are two, like, stupid effects together. Right, that's kind of overly expensive for what it's worth, and sort of identity confused. Okay, let's go here. Combustible. Wait, is that even right? I feel like I keep messing up the order, but you would think it's always the same. Like, I'm not... The Yeti, combustible, and then... the smash... The smash is really not done very good. Yeah, everybody's taking it seriously now because it's the last minute, but what do they hope to accomplish? A measly clown rank 34. Like, you're not doing anything, bro. Says me, but my approach is more philosophical. Is remember, this season was my first time getting to rank 30 because I had never played the game very long, so I would have never had the chance. I was getting to rank 20 whenever I would play any decent amount. So he's trying to go aggro as well, which is weird. What you always have to remember is you can't doubt yourself or like your style of play or something when, like, oh, maybe these decks aren't good or whatever, but like they're what got me here in the first place. So like, yes, they have their flaws, but you know what I mean? It clearly is the best I'm gonna get. So you can't like suddenly say, oh, it's not working, so then you try to do something else, because then you'll end up setting yourself back even more. So you have to understand, like, you're gonna even with the best decks, you're gonna have a streak. Sometimes you'll lose 5 games in a row, and if you look at that isolated, you're gonna have issues with it. But this is not really a very good thing. In fact, that would be horrible, since you know you'd buff them all the more. I can't even start the beginning of a streak, let alone just in principle. It's not like they help you anymore, but just, you know, give me like 2 games and lose 1, then 2 games and lose 1. Like, that's fine. May as well just do it. We can do a bonus attack. Which, again, based on the block meter, this could be very consequential. I almost have half a mind to do it. I mean, I could literally finish him off like right now, too, if you... Kind of pointless because if you didn't do that, the same result would have happened whether you triggered the block meter or not. So one of them was going to get absorbed by it anyway. Right, one of those hits was not going to matter. I guess maybe if you had done it with this for... No, but it would have only attacked once then anyway. So we got the Berry Blast kill, which is okay with me. Very rare that I actually do get the kill with the trick. Unless they play something that'll heal them as a zombie. That's where Astro Vera triggers me so much. Like, oh, I'm clearly going to win. There's nothing they can do. And then whenever you have that, I can't do anything about it. It just ruins the pace of the game. Right, like, I have no counter for it. The counter is just have a better deck that can actually win in the super late game stage that is forced by that. And even when I win like that, it's like I had no chance of winning outside of that moment. Like, it was over. Right? If I didn't get that exact lethal right then, I have no chance. And of course, I should open my final eulogy pack, except it's bugging out, so I can't even do it. Alright, this has to be the beginning of a beautiful streak. I'm okay with that hand. Okay, we'll go ahead and play the Wild Berry. Yeah, I forgot that. I guess there was one interaction I had earlier that I didn't understand with the like the grape thing. If you had I don't know, it was something like if I played the AoE, it would have hit 2 more. It would have hit for 3 if you had the strawberry guy. The 4-3, not the strawberry, and I always say that instead. So I didn't realize it worked with that. I should just Berry Blast the face. Like, I don't even know what the point of this turn is. You know, sort of a waste because it's going to be an easy target for removal now, but I'll give it a shot. Combustible is always a good performer for me, too. I'm trying to fluff them all up to make them feel better and perform better, but a little bit excessive Berry Blasting here, but I guess I'll just do it. Bro's not putting out much resistance to this guy, though. He's letting me just tear through his stupid Benjamin Franklin cosplayers. Okay, he's keeping himself out of the Berry Blast OTK range. See, now here's where I need a block meter thing to help me. Like, I need the bonus attack. Or just summon something in front and I can just kill it. Why would you not even try to do that? Yeah, here we go. This is what we got. So he would never be able to anticipate this. Bro, come on. Now you may or may not get absorbed by the block meter nonetheless. So he's putting up a lot of things that are not really trading in efficiently. So that I like. You're down to 6, down to, you know, no block meter charge. I don't care about that. So literally, you just need 3 damage, which the problem is you have to commit to Berry Blasting the face before, so you don't know what they're going to do, but I should just assume that I'm going to win and just do it. Or I guess I could wait till the beginning of next turn, but that's kind of risky sometimes. I mean, if you're not... It wouldn't be lethal though anyway, I guess that's the thing. If this kills you... Okay, fine, fine. If that was going to kill you, fine. If not, then I wasn't going to kill you with the Berry Blast anyway. You would have had one left, so there was no real reason to do it. Yeah, just please do it for me, Combustible, please. Put me out of my misery with this game. 1, 2, don't want that. Let's try to get that bug where it makes them all black outline for whatever reason. Like if you play them too quickly, it basically is a pre-move. This guy's a fucking doctor playing this game. Vicodin MD, or is that like the name of a... Oh, is that what it's supposed to be a reference to? Vicodin is like some kind of a drug, I think. This effect won't really have much significance. I love these moves where they just don't do anything. Bro doesn't realize I'm playing aggro. Okay, just keep putting the pressure. I should always wait because sometimes you get the 0 cost one. I forget. I'm just always in a rush. But at least now it makes sense to... This game sort of has this hyperactive thing. Like almost like it's made for kids. Like just the animation speed and everything. Like it just feels like, oh yeah, let's just play fast. Right? Like even if you're not thinking adequately about your moves. And of course it's so simple and so easy and casual. But whatever. Like I sometimes overdo that. This would be an okay play to make. This is a static thing. Or I could even do this. I kind of like the pairs better though. Let me see what he does. So that has a very nice capability to, okay, dude, okay. Hard countered. You know, I should probably lose after that. I openly acknowledge. Oh my god. Now, if you let me get this one hit in, I could finish you off with the bonus attack that I'm clearly going to get from the block meter, assuming that you hit me enough times to do it. But I want you to hit me. I'm the Joker from The Dark Knight, where I'm standing on the street shooting at Batman and saying, hit me. Yeah, go ahead, fucking do it. I don't care. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. What a perfect thing. Of course, part of my strategy, you fell into my trap. Now you're gonna hit me 3 times, trigger my block meter, and I'll win because of that. What a great game. How well designed is that? You should have just not played anything just to stop me from getting it. So fucking stupid, dude. Even when you win, you're mad about it. Now, I won't actually get the trigger now, but... Damn it. Well, I got unlucky because it could obviously have done it there. Now they're not going to give me the chance to do it. The best path is probably 3 and 6 here. I don't know exactly how to do it. I don't know. Yeah, now I'm probably gonna lose. Like, that was my one chance. Or I could still get it, but it won't be enough to kill him now. Or it will be if I buff with the other thing here, too. Strike through, okay. Oh, wow. But actually, I'll still get the... Oh, interesting move. I was gonna say, even if you did that, I would have been saved by the block meter. Oh, wow, that was actually interesting, because now I don't get the block meter, and I lost both of those, so I have no means to actually do that play. Bro really thinks he did something there, which he kind of did. So we can... I don't have the bonus attack, though. That's the problem. I just don't have it. The strike through won't kill me. I guess you're better off just doing it like this, so you just gotta wait. Okay, that would potentially kill me, but I don't have the ability to do anything about it. Okay, you still have some vague chance of doing that. In fact, if I just hit you for 5, that actually kind of fucked you up so that I could berry blast you. Kind of an important streak that I'm on, kind of like the final one that I'll ever have to do. What could that possibly be? Okay, so I should just win, or it could be the block meter yet again, or no, it shouldn't be, because now you have the mushroom to do that. Or I got lucky even that that didn't trigger it. I just hate how much of an impact that actually has in the game. Alright, this is what we need, dude. Do it for me, combustible. He's actually fighting for his own life, because that's what I said. I'll delete either the account or the collection based on whether I get to rank 40, which was just like an arbitrary other condition. But like either way, the collection is gone. But I'll keep the account, but I'll just disenchant everything and say that I'm not allowed to craft. So if I do play again, I'd have to start from scratch. Whereas if I deleted the account, then I would lose the heroes too, which doesn't really mean shit because I only have 2 of them. So whatever, but everything else should be gone. Maybe there's some cards you can't disenchant, like the event cards, but basically I would count everything as gone. So I don't even know how I'd keep track of it, but yeah, disconnect, you bitch. I don't have time for this. Bro gets heated in a little children's card game. Okay, fine. That's the thing that makes me most excited in this game, in the ladder, is just when you get that concede victory right at the beginning. Just like whether they're scared of you because, oh, look at me, I'm a rank 39, not that it matters. Or, oh, because of oh my god, because of something else, like it's a bug, it's a glitch, when I've had that happen to me too. You have, I just keep setting him up. He just keeps knocking him down. I guess we'll just do this forever. When the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. I don't get the purpose of that card. Like, why does it matter? Like, why not just, oh, you can play a zombie during tricks, but you could just play the fucking zombie, period. It's to counter, I guess, what you've already played as plans that you otherwise wouldn't be able to do, but still, it's kind of a little overrated, just like the Space Cadet itself. It's kind of an overrated trash card, but I get it. It's sort of, yeah, fuck you, dude. I've had enough of this, dude. Just one more, it's over. That's it, dude. That's it. One, two, three, four. Perfect curve, like it's meant to be. Do it for me, combustible, and you will live on forever. Both in my memory and in the game itself. But yeah, I wouldn't even know how to delete my account in the first place. I don't know if you even can. Just uninstall the app from your phone, they'd say. No, this game is like addictively fast-paced, though. That's the one thing. Like, none of the animations really go on for too long. That swimmer one does, actually. Like, it has a good understanding of its pace and its target audience that is like so. I somehow feel like doing this because it'll hunt this and kill it. So I don't know. I don't really like it, but it just feels like a total waste. Okay, so now we'll do this dude. This will be good value for later. I don't really care about it now, though. I shouldn't really do it like I'm pre-moving, though. Then I'll accidentally play it somewhere I don't want. This thing is actually a little bit of a slow play, come to think of it. The velocity radish thing, but it's obviously can get out of hand very quickly. Like it's not the sort of thing I would even want to use, believe it or not. But you know, you just don't have a choice in terms of card quality. In my ideal optimal aggro deck, I probably wouldn't have that in there, but you'd obviously have a lot of other better things. This is a little weird because I don't want to use the Berry Blast yet, but I also don't want to do this because that feels like a waste. Like what do I do? Fuck. I guess I won't. I wish this guy's thing was for heights too, not just okay, now that won't even work though. Okay, it's not a bad spot. That's fine with me. For him, for me, this is the most important game. Oh, I don't know. For me, this is the most important game of my PvZ Heroes career. For him, it was Monday. Okay, dude. What the fuck is this? Now, with all the cute little things that we have here, I could almost finish your dumbass off just alone with this. Like, depending on how the block meter arrives, you're literally dead if I just didn't trigger it. Right, I could just do it right now. The problem is I could be dead too, but oh wow. Oh, I'm like one short now because of that. I would die to the frenzy. No way. No way, bro. So I got cucked in two ways because but how? Bro, that's not fair. Okay, what I think that does is we could absorb the frenzy with the block meter and then still live to fight another day. You're so fucking bullshit, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, just make me fucking do this the whole hour. I don't care. Play it till the very last second. I'm pretending like the game's going offline, so I'll play it till the last second ticks. And then I'll come back just to delete my own collection. Bro, just get it over with, man. I don't want to keep doing this all day. Plant enters the lane. If I lose this game, I'll be yelling Lee like that guy at the end of Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 2, where he's... I find that moment so funny. It's supposed to be a serious, dramatic moment, but he just keeps yelling Lee, Lee, because he killed his whole family and stuff. Really a funny, heartwarming moment. Moves on to the lane, and I can, of course, buff it, so it doesn't... That's a cute little way to try to subvert the thing, though. To subvert the effect. I've done that myself, actually. He copied me. Okay, we're in a good board position. This is not an aggro deck, but there are times where you almost want to play like that just to get it over with, just because I don't know what he's going to be having in the long game here. I think of Combustible as only an aggro deck, but it's obviously not. That's just how I play him. Or, I mean, an aggro hero. Yeah, this is fine. I can work with that. I don't have... Oh, that was a really bad turn, though. Fuck me. See, you can lose because of a turn like that alone. Just nothing that you can play. This is actually a much higher priority target now. Well, I guess not. So what you can do is... This is not even going to be any use anymore. Got the machine gun sound effect for that one. More like the Gatling P thing that you know would associate with that, which they maybe just reuse the same sound. Okay, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to lose this game, and I can accept the fact. So I'm gonna go downhill after a good little win streak there of actually 4 games, if I'm not mistaken, with just combustible. He got me almost there. I mean, they might burn out of their hand, but their board is actually pretty good too, so I can't really overcome it. And so I almost might ignore that and have to kill this, but I don't know if I can afford to do that or not. Like, what am I getting in my fucking hand right now, dude? I don't understand. Like, I want to deny them the value, but I also want to... It's not even when it does damage to the hero, just when it does damage, period. So that's what kind of fucks me up. I'll have to wait because this is going to be so much more dangerous, I guess. So I'd have to hope that we can trade into there. But yeah, Captain Cucumber is just way too good. At least like what's he called, the Dr. Space Time or whatever. He's better, or like the effect makes more sense because it has to be when it hits your face. So at least you can play around it by, I always play like my walnut in front of it and stuff like that. That's at least a worthy way to deal with it. This is just like you can't do anything. Even if you kill it, trade into it, they'll still get the effect. It's just a matter of how long they get the effect for. Yeah, disconnect. Why does everybody use that card even when I clown them for it? Or I guess I was expecting, frankly, that I'd be able to... Oh, I actually miscalculated pretty hard. I thought I would be able to use this as well, that same turn. So now the nurse is going to be no real use to me. I would have been happy to not play the flag guy, and I should have just done that. I don't understand what's happening. Like, what if I just don't do anything then? They'll just... I feel like the healing would be sort of worth it, but then it makes like a sunk cost fallacy with I won't be able to actually do anything. Like... I won't want to use the removal on it then later. If they have removal for mine, I'm dead. If... I don't know. He loves that card, I'll tell you that much. Okay, we are still gonna die. Or no, we're not gonna die. That's why the healing was so good. But it's still not that bad of a position. I just can't survive health-wise, so I'm screwed. And that didn't charge up my block meter enough. We could do it all over again, and again we're relying on the heal, but they couldn't deal with it last turn, so why should they be able to deal with it this turn? And the block meter should potentially save my dumb ass. This is an important game as well, if I can just not lose the momentum that we just had. Come on, just let me have the heal, and I can figure it out from there. You have, and all they'd have to do is like play one thing that they can just play in a different lane here. Or have removal, or have something else. Look how he's getting heated, literally. Sometimes people disconnect in situations like that where they're winning, or it's not even bad for them. Now I could still loot. No, it should be fine actually. Alright, trigger the stupid block meter. And now I don't like this because that could still kill me alone, so I'm going to... This is where it becomes problematic, that it's like I'm dead because they could just... This is where the space cadet, that kind of mindset comes in, because now they can play whatever they want wherever they want and I can't do anything about it. They could have even just played it somewhere else. Seems almost like they're trolling, like they could have easily set up for lethal that way. Okay, this is gonna take a while, I can accept it. Gotta go out of this game with a bang. So, let's see what we're at. 2 stars now out of 5, so totally undoing my win streak. So let's go back to Walnut, who's been sort of up and down. I was rooting for Combustible to do it too. That would have been an epic way to end off. He's just been so good the whole playthrough. I mean, ever since I got him, he was the, you know, first new hero I got. The only new hero for plants, but we got a 1, 2, 3, not a bad thing. It's really not the kind of deck that I have much faith in though, and we're seeing Huge-Gigantacus way too much. Obviously meaning that he's meta and try hard and way too good. What a coincidence that he's paid to win, as if that's not early. You have to like buy him, or at least he's extremely hard to get otherwise. I maybe should have just blocked that, but so I'm okay with just doing this now. So the only point here is you don't want to let the game drag on too long. And the reason why is because, okay, so strike through is going to solve his problem of blocking it with the nut. I was just talking about that like the last game, that I always tend to do that and it works out pretty well, but you would have the ability to do this. And so I can do the cactus, and I can also do the other walnut. I'm not sure exactly. I'll just go here. You gotta put together a 3-game win streak here, which I am severely doubting my ability to do that. I mean, the guy has so many cards in his hand, he can't even fit them in there, man. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my god. The guy didn't even die. He'll die to this thing if it dies, but I don't mind doing the Astrocado here. Seems like we've committed a lot to try to get rid of this clown, but yeah, that's fine. So we get a little damage in here. This is fine. Again, it's not really aggro in a sense, but it's more just you're trying to get a certain amount of damage in that you feel like you have a chance to win later on before it gets too late. So this is okay right now. There's nothing else really compelling. I guess I can do this. Hopefully we'll have something stick around. Not the best use of the root guy, but oh wow. Gonna be tough. Okay, he has infinite amounts of deadly too. Looks like I will get the Astrocata though. -1, okay. Again, I could almost have gotten him within range of... Well, actually, it means that now he'll be forced to summon an amphibious one, or that means that he just won't even summon it? I guess it would do it. If it's random, but the random one it meant to be didn't have to be that one, so... What if it was intending it to be a different one? If that changes the criteria behind it. Do you have, you really have nothing that you can do. What is with this guy's position? Doesn't he seem like he's too far to the right? Like it's bugged out? That's probably not even a very good play because it was already pretty strong. I'm not necessarily dead yet, but I'm in a very bad spot nonetheless. And so here we go, dude. Whatever's happening now is not going to matter. Although I could still get the block meter. Alright, I'll go for an hour. If I get it, I get it. If not, I don't care, man. Like, this is fucking stupid. So fucking time consuming. We are getting like more rank 40s now though. It has nothing to do with the rank that I'm at. It's probably just like nobody else is really playing or nobody else really cares. I'll even keep Admin Rising. I haven't gotten a chance to really play it too effectively here, but typically you expect to have a decent board by then, even if you are losing the game or even if it's sort of tight. And so that's okay. An aggro deck, so I don't care about the synergy of that. 2 damage, okay, fine. The chicken's scared of plants, but it's not scared of a fucking vine that's about to kill it. You know, it should run away from everything like that too. So you go here. I don't really have too many environments to cancel out their environments though. So that could be problematic if he plays like another one. Untrickable, conjure. This would be potentially bad. This would be okay, actually. I'll take a little bit from there, but as long as, you know, we stick around, we'll deal 6. I hate how you're unable to even plan for that. Like, you won't know, really. Like, it won't get absorbed by this, but then this will get absorbed by it, and then that won't. Like, okay, it worked out fine. This deck would have been the one I would even said should be doing very well because you have kind of the best of both worlds, but it's not good enough. That still doesn't even make a difference because I'll still get the second hit. We could steal a little bit of his block meter, I guess. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't really want to even, I don't want to pop the fucking thing yet. The, cactus, obviously. Can't be hurt. Okay, fine. Alright, so that's gonna die, obviously, to the vines and all. And then you have the ability to get him super low, but not this turn. This is where Badman Rising could come in, though, because it's going to be a decent board that we actually have to work with. It's just one turn off that we have to deal with here. I don't know about this, but in fact, that's bad because, again, it's going to kill off a lot of my shit. So why did I even do that? But then I guess the alternative is I just wouldn't have been able to play anything. Right, that was a good way to save himself a little bit. Not a very good spot to be in, honestly. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about how big that interaction can be. The, you know, any AoE like that. Okay, let's get on a little track with the ice synergy. That, again, is not very good. But the main thing is if I just get the thing at the beginning, the snowdrop, it can be good. Okay, we get that. I want like one little freeze effect besides that, but that's fine. It's kind of like a best case scenario thing. Like if I play it and if they don't deal with it and if I get the ice, right? Because I'm not going to wait to play it either. So now we could actually try to do this first, but also if I do that, it's kind of a waste because you're doing it just for the buff. So I guess I'll see if he plays something to block it. Otherwise, I'll just ignore it. Okay, fine. Now he's gonna beat me because of the gourmet value that they're gonna get, and I won't necessarily be able to stop it. See, this is not the time where that's kind of impactful either. Oh, you may play a zombie when it's time for tricks. Like, why the fuck didn't you just play it in the first place? It's good if you're reacting to like some lethal that I have that you otherwise wouldn't be able to do. But I could buff this even further with this, or again, the ice thing. Okay, that doesn't concern me too much. We're gonna have to turn this into an aggro initiative now because I'm not gonna deal with the value that they have, so fuck it, let's just go face. It got off to kind of an okay start actually, but we get the buff again, but now this value is kind of tapering away a bit. Okay, fine. It's not like I'm short on freeze effects to do this. It's just like They're not letting me get rid of these fucking clowns at all. Yeah, now I'll have multiple freeze effects. I don't know why I'm even playing on the board. I should just ignore it. I could have almost done this there to sort of stun lock it for, well, but then you'll keep summoning. So I don't know how that works. Like, if summon a random Gargantuar, but if the only lane open is water, is it guaranteed to be an amphibious one? Or it should be like, if it was gonna summon something that wasn't amphibious, then it just doesn't summon anything. Like, there's a chance that that could have happened, but I guess it would just force it to be amphibious, which is kind of weird a little bit. So you almost have lethal here, just with that alone, but they're not gonna let me get away with it. Fuck. If you just had a way to get rid of that with these two freezes, I could actually do it. They're gonna hit me for 6. That maybe wasn't the best idea either. They might end up killing themselves here, but I'm not able to hit them anyway. Okay, man, you want to really deny me rank 42? All right, we got Infinity. We've been really speed running through these too. Yeah, what if I'm like in the middle of a game? The game will probably crash or reset, as if it doesn't do that anyway with all the bugs. Seems like maybe just people are try-harding a bit more at the end here, as if there's anything to really play for. Even within my format, it's still imaginary. So this should be good. I should almost have waited if I just maybe did this and then, yeah, so you could guarantee that it would be a 3-3. Right, that would have been a good interaction to have. Because this I wouldn't have cared as much about losing. Okay, that's always a good aggro start to have. But it's hard to keep up with the pace of this sometimes. I mean, obviously playing rank 40 is more consistently is tougher. I don't know to what extent that really matters, because it's not that I haven't played other ranks a lot. Right, like I'll still play much lower players at times. You have a decent amount here that you could maybe surprise them with if you get them low enough, but I don't care too much about that. If I get him to literally like 6 here, that could be enough to finish you off. Which would be exactly enough if you can't deal with this. Don't heal, don't stop the 5-1. That's it, that's it. If you don't do something crazy now, I literally win. The problem is, with zombies, you just have to get to the point of doing that. Right, where now, if they do something in this move, Astro Vera or something, well, they can't do that, but... No. bro. Like, come on, man. Come on. They don't know that I even have that much damage. Like, fucking... I should do that, then do that, but it's not gonna be enough anyway. I'm just going full face all the time. I just have way too much healing. Like, there's nothing I can do with that. This card is kind of cancer because, again, it rewards you for losing, just like the block meter, just like fucking to some extent superpowers. Like, it's so dumb. Okay, let's see who will be our hero and fucking get us on a good streak, even if they don't get us all the way there. You know, somebody will, you know, will win 4 in a row with Solar Flare, and then the next person will finish it off and win 2 in a row, so I get kind of stealing her glory. I started off the playthrough not really liking Solar Flare, but clearly, based on the aggro deck bias and how good it can be, finally a low rank player. You know, because of the aggro bias, it turned out to be pretty good, actually, all things considered. Just rush him down before he knows what hit him. Wonder if he's going to be using a bean focus deck if he plays his plants, because his name would suggest. But that's my best way to imitate my old, like, sort of way that I would talk. Is like when I'm tired now, I sound a little bit like that, where I would be like quieter. But that was just naturally how I was anyway. This is an okay use of it, but I honestly don't even really care. They can never predict what you're gonna play where, so they'll instead focus on what's already there. Come on. That rhyme, the sunflower who sung "Zombies Ate on Your Lawn," has been real quiet since that dropped. Come on, bro. People are so slow, man. You're gonna lose anyway, so why even bother? Look at him, look at him. They're both struggling to get there. He's not gonna get there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm shit talking him. You're gonna lose anyway, bro. Bro, like, just get it over with. I don't even care. I don't even take any satisfaction in doing it. I just feel the need to do it anyway. I should have done this like a week back if I was actually serious about, you know, I should have been rank 40 already. So this would not actually matter in terms of you know, it won't actually work. That makes a really weird turn, you know? Because normally I would say that I have to do that, but it's such a waste. Okay, make it worth my trouble, dude. Starts off with a horrible start, because even if you were to Berry Blast the face, at least that's some amount of damage that could be good. Now this is always good in an aggro deck, because you're never going to have too many things that are high attack value anyway, so it tends to favor you. That, you know, it won't even affect the kind of stuff that you have. I could do this, which I'm not really too fond of. Wow, that thing is getting out of control. To the point where I may very well have to use this on there, and I'd be fine with that. Although you can kind of cheat it a little bit, because you're going to end up doing a lot of damage to it inadvertently anyway. But again, he's basically invincible as long as it sits there. I'd be willing to do it. He certainly put a lot of commitment and effort into it, so I can't really be surprised by that. I'm kind of annoyed because, you know, I was 4 out of 5, and then we have this bad streak. Which happens a lot, where you'll go on a good streak, but then it's not enough. Because again, it's one of those things like where the win rate doesn't matter, because, oh my god. I'll still do it just to get the damage through, I guess. I could use the Doom Shroom probably pretty effectively. It doesn't even apply just to stuff on the ground or whatever. It's honestly, I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to have the chance to finish him off anyway if I don't. So now between the Astro Kato and the Berry Blast, I'm setting up for lethal already, so that's all I have. Strike through can be way better than you might think for aggro, if that's all you have. Make an aggro deck with only strike through in there, so it'll move to a random lane here, but it doesn't matter. That will almost kill you, and then hopefully I can finish you off with the Berry Blast itself, and so that doesn't matter to me too much. Now I want you to pop the block meter. Please pop it, please pop it, please pop it. If you don't pop it, then I could be in trouble. Okay, man, okay. Now, this won't work as 2 separate ticks of damage. Well, it'll just do... I actually don't even know how that works. You would think with the amount of strike through that I have, it should be fine, but... I don't know if it'll be considered 1 act of damage, though. He's about to die, and this is the card he thinks will save him. I think it might actually trigger after, because it didn't trigger there. It should. Now it won't do it, or what? Oh no, it will do it. I'm so confused. It didn't even show the animation for it though. So now I'll get in 5. I'm so confused, man. Now I need another berry blast to finish him off. It's pretty unlikely to happen. What the fuck? I could assume that that's going to happen, but the alternative is that okay, do you have an answer for the poison oak or not? Or that's like Professor Oak if he decided to join Team Rocket because they sometimes use poison Pokemon and they're associated with being bad or something. That was kind of a surprising game, but I mean, hey, it counts. I didn't really think I was gonna win that. Yeah, it carried me all the way. Solar Flare proved me wrong for talking shit about you the whole time. I love those who prove me wrong. One of my old expressions, like, you know, if I say you can't do something, I'll be very impressed if you do it and become your biggest fan. Right, like I can admit that I'm wrong in doing that. Like Jim Carrey in The Truman Show is a good example. Like, I don't like Jim Carrey's movies typically, and generally that I still say that, but he also was in some very amazing movies. Like The Truman Show is like my favorite movie ever, and you know, like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is very good. Even The Majestic is not really that good, but it's interesting anyway. So you can't typecast somebody just like that. Although, to be fair, you sort of end up typecasting yourself if you put yourself in all these shitty movies. That sometimes you're even behind it a little bit, like Adam Sandler style stuff. Okay, can you just do it, man? That was a very bad, almost dead turn sort of play, and so now I don't like that at all, but we're gonna lose to an Among Us fan. Who's the imposter in my collection that sought to sabotage me the whole run? Like my worst hero, worst performer. So that doesn't bother me at all. When you play science card, transform into a zombie that costs 3. Why is that even that big of a deal? Like, it's just... it'll even undo the effect there. You don't have team up, so now this actually is kind of fucked up because I don't have anything I can play. That is actually a terrible move. I'll do that. I'll even do this, I guess. See, that little button mushroom thing just hurt me, though. I would have been in a much better spot otherwise. But this can happen to both sides in terms of... you know, where you kind of cock your ability to actually play stuff in terms of... just your space, but it, you know, at least with plants you have team up, but in this case I didn't have team up. Yeah, that really helps me solve that problem, but I could kill you with the strike through here, and that would be fine with me as well. But I don't know for sure whether it's gonna work or not. Wait, why did we get... oh yeah, I was gonna say, why did we get the same amount of sun as last turn? Okay, that doesn't matter either. Now, what can they do to potentially save them from this? And easily destroy it, I bet. But I hope not. I don't have much time now. I have to win pretty much every game. +3 doesn't matter. Strike through is still there. 2 damage doesn't matter. Strike through is still there. Bro doesn't understand how strike through works. He's ranked 27. But they still gonna take the bluesberry, or I could just deal with that. The bluesberry has gotten some epic killing moments where I otherwise had no other source of damage. I'll beg for the berry blast, but I'll get that instead. Okay, please, please. 2 more, nice and quick and easy. Give me a 1 concession victory too. Or it's kind of bugging out. Oh, don't do like one of those. Okay, don't do one of those where I bug out. 34, okay. These usernames do almost sound like one of those Microsoft auto-generated ones. Latch Cub 9, like, who would actually name themselves that? Okay, this is good because you get to, even though I'm not, it really doesn't matter which one you do there either. This card can single-handedly ruin me. This seems all cute, but okay, hunt is gonna be a problem too. I don't know. That thing can be much more useful later. No point playing it somewhere else because the hunt's gonna get me anyway. And so you have the ability to do this. Okay. That guy's animation is pretty sick when he dies. Not that stupid thing, the Terminator. Okay, this is not really looking too good. This would kill his stupid guy here. But they have such an obsession with space in this game, just like dinosaurs in space, which have nothing to do with the universe. I'm not saying you're not allowed to do that, but how about the first couple expansions, which this game only had a couple expansions? How about the first couple expansions of a game, you try to stay within the universe, and then eventually you do some crazy expansions later that, like Mist of Pandaria, that have nothing to do with anything. But the reality is that you, you know, they kind of start off and they're already doing that shit. I could have hit something else, but fuck it, I'm going phase. You can do -2 attack, perfectly fine, which would imply that he doesn't have a way to kill it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done that. Okay, gotta go with what got us here in terms of the overall desire to... The problem is now you're going to... I don't know what's happening. Now, the 6 could still get through if you don't get the block meter. That was a bit of a risky play. Or it won't get through. Well, will it? No, it will. Well, not because of that. Okay, that's not something that I want to be a part of here. So the frenzy itself doesn't really bother me too much. In fact, it's pointless to really even put that there. Plank is -2. Okay, fine. It's just not going to be quite enough. Like, what can I possibly do to finish him off? The answer is possibly something from my own stupid block meter. Or that, but now you have to trigger their thing first. I don't necessarily even have to worry about that, but I could, I guess. But that could hurt me because then if it destroys another... If it destroys another one, then... but now the block meter... Really got to come down to the lock meter, man. Now, nothing I have is going to do 5 in one shot. Or, wait, never mind. I mean, like, no. Oh, no. Wait, what happens, though? I don't actually know how this interaction works. Like, I'm going to do 5, and they're going to heal. So, what happened? That guy's animation is pretty cool, too. I want to see this. Like, who wins? It should be a double kill, basically. Or, no, it won't be a kill, but... Yeah, like, how is that fair? I'd be mad if I was him. I'm literally winning because of a bugged interaction. Like, he hit me first. He killed me, and he healed. But I still kill him. Like, how does that even make sense? It's one, like, it even shows that. It shows that the zombie... Oh, fuck me. Taco 44. It shows that they even hit first, so I don't really get it. The strike through has been sort of a... Oh, man. Strike through has been a lifesaver here a lot. And so, let me go here. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. So, to be the taco slayer, to be a taco man... And give it to Crazy Dave as our final offering of this playthrough. This has got to be the one, dude. This has got to be it. And it's very fitting and ironic that it would be Solar Flare that would be the one to do it because, you know, we've always talked shit about her the whole playthrough. Look at the balls on this guy, though. Like, that I would just berry blast the face to rank 44. Who does this guy think he is? But it's the way that it works, dude. It's the way it's got to be. Zombats. Yeah, why don't I just play the fucking game for you, dude? Go here. We gotta get him low. Gotta do the strike through. Just... I'm not saying I can beat these guys consistently, but just give me this one time. Just one time, dude. I played this game for a whole fucking month. I changed my whole schedule. And you won't even give me a fucking taco as restitution. Like, I'm not doing this anymore, dude. I don't have time. The season is over. Like, this is the game. I have to win this game. What could I possibly get here that would help me with this board? Apparently nothing. None of these things are really too threatening. It's just a question of... It's hurting my damage. Oh, that thing can be really good. Zombies ignore -2, and you kill them if it hits 0. That's too bad, I guess. Wait a second. That's not really going to affect anything. I was trying to do it. What? Well, I think I'm gonna lose this one anyway, so maybe I can go on a 2-game win streak with the next hero, but I was even rooting for Solar Flare. I wanted you to prove me wrong. I mean, I just don't have anything, though. Like, even that fucking... How I always get so close, but then this happens, man. They're trying to throttle me. As soon as you're 4 out of 5, it'll give you a much higher rank matchup, even though... It does seem utterly random, and the Yeti's been pretty good generally, but not the last couple of times. 25 minutes for a 2-game win streak, which would be, you know, if I lose this, it's pretty much over. I won't have time to play enough games, even. Utterly fucking shocking experience. Go here. Always the bias towards the left. Losing to a Where's Waldo fan. Maybe I should have put it there, but it feels like that makes it too obvious then. But it wouldn't have mattered, like they dealt with it anyway. I guess if I'd played it there, they couldn't have done that play, because then we would have at least killed them, but whatever, dude. Okay, I should have just played it in the water. Alright, so the only thing you have to do is just This is pretty good value, honestly, most of the time. That wasn't really very good, but I was just trying, or I'm playing it kind of like it is an aggro deck. I keep forgetting which deck is which. But yeah, here I'm not really trying to do that. That wasn't really even worth it. Right, like I would want to play on the board for the most part. This is fine with me. Okay, we get that. They're halfway down, and now we just have to catch them off guard a little bit, which this could almost do single-handedly. How perfect, man. How perfect. Come on, man. I can't do anything. I guess I won't be able to do it after all then. That's too bad. Now I'll have to win 3 in a row, and it's gonna be like, I don't even know what to make of it. I have had some pretty crazy comebacks, but seems like the music's bugging out again, or I can't tell why that's happening so much. I mean, that was just a very one-sided kind of game. Okay, the Yeti goes down. Who do we have next? Combustible, I guess. Who has been known for some good streaks too, but I mean, 3 in a row is a lot to ask. This is as intense as it's gonna get. Just pretend it's rank 49. That would actually save my collection. That it would matter, but I'm treating it like it matters and I want to do it, but we've come to 4 out of 5 multiple times, but the game literally keeps throttling me as soon as I get there. Okay, that's fine. You gotta hope that they underestimate you for a while and then you finish them off, like, you know, just, you know, yeah, imagine playing like that against an aggro deck. You're already gonna be fucking dead, dude. Very good. Turn 4 and they're already at half health. So give me a little dinky mushroom I can play. Okay, that's fine. Now here, one of these will get absorbed by the block meter, and that's fine with me. You could literally have lethal now. This will, well, obviously expecting they don't have anything else, but this could get you to, okay, fine. But no, like, that could have triggered it. That could have killed you collectively there, and that would have been it. We have Metroid Prime at home, Metroid Prime at home, Metroid Prime 4 at home. We can move this bitch out of the way. Well, I wonder, would the hunt interact still? Like after? I don't know how that works. Yeah, nice fucking interact. Like, what's the point then? Some of this is just like a hierarchy of the order in which it takes place. Like, even like when I got lethal that one game, it wasn't really deserved. Or I guess the way to play it is to, I don't know. Okay, you'll get the strike through either way. You have some vague chance to still do some damage here, but they're obviously gonna have, or I did that kind of wrong too, I guess. The reality is that But no, I mean, then I would have had to trade it in anyway, so it would have been the same thing. Yeah, we got extremely close. That's unfortunate. Like, I'll literally be in the final game as we are getting disconnected by this shit. And the music is bugging out. I can't even handle this. Let me guess, they're gonna have another million answers to everything I ever do. This bro has the secrets to the universe in his deck. Like, maybe I can get some sneaky kill with this. If they allow me to. But it wouldn't still be enough damage. So I'd have to like wait a turn, get a certain amount of damage in, and then do it. I mean, when they have like literally an infinite number of cards in their hand, it's no use. What a fucking bullshit way for it to end, though, where I can't even get this consolation prize, which was really nothing. Or I guess I said I would delete the whole... Well, whatever. It would just mean that if I played again, I could just make a new account, which I still don't even necessarily want to do. I guess I could just not use the heroes. Okay, this would be... Oh, maybe this will help me actually kill them. Now we'll get like 4 bonus attacks, which still won't even matter. Right, we'll still be short, even if we would have had to have done that. Assuming that we somehow survive and then we can finish him off with that, but then we won't be able to still. Okay, man. We had a couple good chances. We were 4 out of 5, and every game there ends up just being so difficult for some reason. So let's just take a look at the smash. Just go to the very end. I'm surprised it even lets you play this deep into it. Like, what? It's gonna reset while I'm in the middle of a game? I don't know how that would really work exactly. Okay, we have a 2, 2, 4, 5. I mean, it's still maybe vaguely possible, but I'd have to win every single game right now. And very quickly. That's fine. It's a worthy waste of his resources. Now you have... So this is not meant to even be an aggro deck, but under this circumstance too, I always try to find excuses to say, but I should play it like one because then I'll lose in the long term. Or now even if I win every game, it's going to take too long, and then, you know, therefore it's going to make me lose on time. As if we need any more aspects to this to make it more difficult. Whatever, I'll just do it anyway. So what we have now is we could get carried by the Conjuration. This thing we see a lot, actually. Always get it from some Bad Moon Rising or similar effects. Okay, nothing they're doing seems too intimidating, but I'm okay with it. I'll just kind of keep spamming the Yeti, I guess, even though that could be harmful. It's good overall value, but it's sometimes like you're maybe getting carried away with it. Like, I should just... I'll wait, but it's good in, you know, it's good in like top deck mode. If they can't deal with it every turn, then... But they always get the precedent to deal with it too, because you play it and then they can play something in front, like not the other way around. you know, if you're the plants, then I don't get a chance to, aside from all that other nonsense that you have. You have the ability to... Okay, this seems pretty pathetic what they're doing, but... I mean, I certainly can't afford to lose another game. If I win the next 4, and if I win them quickly, that could be very nice. And so we can't do that. This is pretty good, and it will cuck their ability to play tricks. Too bad I can't see your beautiful face for one last time, as you get cut off by the mobile screen black bars. I like how it lets you do that too. Like, there's nothing I can play, but it just still lets me pretend that I can. Probably playing with 4 less. It's like these interactions are happening too while that is even triggered in a way that seems kind of unnatural. This could be good. Whatever amount of damage they're doing is not really too consequential, but what if they play something really strong here? Then I'm screwed, right? You can't react to it. Both because of the lack of brains on my part and in the game, and obviously the whole space cadet issue. No, I think now mathematically, even if I was to win every game, I won't be able to do it because the games themselves will take that long, especially when the smash is involved. You will be down to 5. I'm within the block meter range. And whatever you get from this could be highly consequential. That's okay, I guess, but I'll do this just for the healing and hope that I have some other lethal. This is going to kill you with a bullseye as well, and your trick still costs more, and I have the block meter and I have the healing. I guess this won't even really matter, but the heal will be very consequential. And that's also good. So it doesn't even mean that I win, but that was still a fortuitous turn. The frenzy here wouldn't have made a difference either. So now we're back to 14, which is great, but the problem is, I guess I have to hope I get something good from this. Maybe I should have done that first. I just don't know what I'm gonna get. Oh, here it comes, dude. I guess I made the right play because I assumed I was gonna get something that was gonna cost 5 that I couldn't have played that, and now we can freeze that fucker. Damn it. I would have had the lethal damage there already if you just got out of my way. Bro, this is the worst hero to be doing it as too, or the worst deck, because it's gonna be so slow even if you do win every game. Okay, this will be cute. So what you're thinking about is the simple fact that you have good amount of health here. This was like an epic comeback game though if I do win when I was in such a bad spot. But somehow I healed through and actually lived through the whole thing. Throwing all plants on the ground. Okay, I'm good, dude. I'm good with that. I don't care. Like, it's okay, dude. So that'll buy me a turn as well. They're down to literally... Now, could I get lethal? It's up to the block meter. Fun game, interactive game. Last moment of salt that we get here. I could still potentially get it. I don't really know what he's gonna have. Cornucopia or something. What he lacks in sense of humor, he makes up for with attitude. And dual cob busters. Okay, wait. That just means he didn't have a way to deal with that, but let's look at the amount of time we have left here. Which would mathematically not be enough. 8 minutes. Can we do it? And not against Rose, dude, unless we got like 3 quick disconnects in a row. I mean, I'll go down to the wire with it. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, you're definitely not going to have enough time. Assume that I win every game, I still won't have enough time. Or we could catch it on some bug where it lets us play after, but... and still count for here. That is so weird how it lets you just do that right till the last second, though. If you were to, you know, what would happen if I'm in the game? We're gonna find out, I guess. If I'm in the game in the middle of it, the outcome of that game will still be chronicled if I started it before that, even if... I don't know. I guess it's the kind of game that won't let you really drag it out too long, though, because if stuff's already out on the board, you won't have a choice but to do it. But to attack with it. You can't really be on the butt so much. Like, you could literally have a Hearthstone game that lasts fucking forever. And the reason why is because you could do like Dead Man's Hand versus Dead Man's Hand, and it just never ends. You might have to deliberately plan it that way a little bit, but... like, the lore walkers show infinite damage value, but like... you can't really do that unless your opponent is playing into it, I feel like. Or at least the way it originally worked. You can move a plant. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. We are trying to play a little bit on the board for this. I don't really need to do that right now. You know, I hate to do it, but I'm not going to just hold it back and not do anything. Okay, this is still fine. We're getting them a little low. I mean, I still treat that like it's my win condition, that, you know. So even if I can queue up for the next game, even if I win this game, I would be able to not queue up for the final game, I guess, in time. That is really stupid, though, the way this went. We can just kick Rose's butt one last time for the road, since I always pick on her and don't like her. But you have this, you have the buffs, maybe could be worth it. I wouldn't mind using this if you sell something else. Zombie, nimble, zombie, quick, or not that one. What's the one where they're all tiny like that? Some mini game in PvZ hard mode. Or I mean just PvZ itself. I always say PvZ hard mode. Okay, he's wasting a lot of time here. What is my possible win condition here? And the answer is I have no idea, because it's just going to be trash. And even if I win, it's already over. Like, whatever. The point is I could have easily gotten to 40 just within a certain span of time. What I could maybe not have done was 50, or I probably still could have done it, but it's a case where I had no way of doing it like in a reasonable amount of time. They have a good amount of health, and I don't know what else they have in their hand, but as it stands right now, it's not that big of a deal. But I like that. Just like, why am I leaving that around so long? That's the only presence they've had, and I've just ignored it. You mess with the rose, you get the thorns. At least complete your fucking frenzy before you die, man. Come on. Fine, I'll just use both of these on these two, because clearly I won't regret that later. The pace of this game being so slow. Or maybe not. What a great way for this playthrough to end, by losing to Rose one final time. And so now that still becomes problematic, because if I don't kill that first, we can never summon anything. Right, because it'll keep getting destroyed like that every turn. Do you have... or you can try to get like a different one, I guess. You have no respect for somebody's time here, where you know there's only 8 minutes left, so it's fucking over anyway. It's not like you get to choose which one to turn into a puff shroom, so it's fine. But I do like that card idea, but we could maybe queue up for one more game if that didn't already take the whole 8 minutes. 43 seconds. Yeah, I want to see what happens too. Let's go in with Walnut, who's another slow one. 1 minute 39 seconds. So what's gonna happen, bro? What's gonna happen? Could be the last game of my PvZ hero's life. Or it'll bug out or something. That'll be the perfect final game to show what happens here. Now this game might count for this season, and then the next game won't, or something. So if this had been the one to get me to rank 40, that would have been fine. And the point is I could have done it just with enough time, but that's part of the point of it. Like, that's a form of difficulty, but it's a little stupid that it would have to take that long. It's a good spot. Let's just win this game as our final send-off, at least. That'd be good. First he goes from, oh, let's try to get to rank 40 at least as a concession. Now let's just try to win a fucking single game as a concession. But that's so annoying because we got so close to it. No taco for you. That could be the name of the episode, but that'll spoil it when I go to upload it. I might kind of like 2 weeks behind, I feel like, with the uploading. But, you know, that's one thing I actually liked about doing this is that or I guess that was pointless to play the mine. Like, it's easier to, I guess, do that because I only have to worry about doing one series to upload because that's the only thing I'm playing. But they're pretty low, so I should probably just go for it. Come the fuck on, dude. Now you're not gonna have any real direct damage to the face though to show for it. So what you'll do is you'll have like maybe the other mirror nut or something like where am I gonna get this final 3 damage? And the answer is I'm just not going to get it. We could destroy. Oh wow, that's kind of bad. Yeah, that doesn't bother me too much. We'll hit him for 2, get him to 1, and we'll never be able to finish him off. Yeah, we give every hero a chance to shine, and most of them disappointed, but everybody had like their own little good stretch as well. That's pretty cute, I guess. Or, I mean, I would have to address that. I might not even be able to do, or it would take away his... Or no, I guess I would do this and then move something there. So it debuffs him and then it buffs me. 615, just a casual normal fucking value that you see. You're presenting lethal in multiple ways. You take that away, but it's still not going to do anything. Okay. You have about every form of removal in the world here. Are you gonna die to Storage Floor? Let him be the final fucking hit of this game. Even though the block meter, that'll tell you which way it goes. Okay, that's at least a good way to end. So is it going to show me the season end thing now? Wait. I'll just keep going just in case it bugs out and lets me do that. What's gonna happen? No match found. Okay, so it won't let me do it. It's like bugging out, like it doesn't want you to be playing at this point. It's weird that, you know, it wouldn't like do this. I guess they don't do maintenance because there's nothing to maintain because the game is just in a static state. They're not like doing updates, but it's not giving me like a proper feedback for the season. I'm trying to almost cheat it, like, oh, let me play 3 more so I can get to 40. Like, obviously, I get that it's over, but they're not being clear about it. At least give me the fucking final screen, then I don't want to quit out. Won't even let the loss be satisfactory. You reach Diamond League. League rewards. Season 76 badge, pinata, little ghost thing for Halloween. Couple packs. I guess this is our final pack opening of the series that we won't even have any use for, or just more cards to destroy. This isn't a pack opening, it's a card burning because we just get to see what we miss out on. I guess it just opens them all together, which is kind of a not really a super satisfying way to show it. Oh, we get a legendary that we get to just the zucchini too. What a great final pack, eh? Out of the way. That's out of the way of this game, out of the way of this collection, out of the way to me in this playthrough, dude. Let's see what we get to disenchant. I'll do it in another session though. I'm too tired right now. I want to do it like properly and maybe explain it and just reflect on it a little bit. When this hurts the zombie hero, steal a section from the super block meter. Which somehow I thought I almost had that and I just never use it. At least I've seen it a lot before. We got Amanda DeSanta here, Michael's wife from GTA 5. It gets +3 this turn, and then Mad Chemist, of course we know that when you play your first trick each turn, conjure a trick. This gets +1/+1 when it hurts the plant hero. Pretty simple. And then the Zucchini, which is like the only thing that could counter, like the Octo Zombie, as I say, like the only polymorph type effect in the game, aside from maybe the Rose Godify thing. Transform all zombies into 1/1 zombies with no abilities. Earning a high rank in one season gives you a head start on your... Yeah, so we would start only at a measly rank 10, which isn't bad, but I feel like we started at that even from just getting to rank 20 somehow, but yeah, that's literally it. And so it's all over. See you later, but never in this game, but actually you know, maybe I should just do it to wrap it up. No, I'll do it later.